You deserve better than that. When Joe Jr. realized Lucy had no interest in him in the movie While You Were Sleeping, he turned out to have a kind heart for her and, though clumsily done, attempted to console her at her lowest moment. Knowing she was a good person, he didn't want her spiraling out of control in depression and loneliness, so he tried to encourage her. Despite giving mostly childish nonsense as advice, the declaration that she deserved better was helpful and true. She was a genuinely kind person with a good heart. Of course, since it was a movie, she eventually received the better she deserved. But do any of us really deserve better? The Bible tells us we're all sinners who deserve God's condemnation. Most religious groups tell us to pick ourselves up by our own bootstraps. Knowing we can't, they expect us to turn to them for salvation. Catholicism is one example. Evangelical doctrine claims to solve the problem by making God an arbitrary tyrant who chooses some for salvation and condemns everyone else. No one deserves better, but some get it just because God wants to, and nothing we do really matters. Neither is correct. Returning to Saturdays in the Psalms here on Morning Minutes in the Bible, we find encouragement from David, who says in Psalm 18 that some actually deserve better. After saying that God rescued him because he delighted in me, verse 19, David went on to say it was a reward for his righteousness and the cleanness of his hands, verse 20. David had kept the ways of the Lord and not departed from them, verse 21. David was blameless, and he had kept himself from his iniquity, verse 23. God is kind to the kind, blameless to the blameless, and pure to the pure, verses 25 and 26. While it's true that we're all sinners who deserve God's condemnation, there is something we can and must do to deserve better. Be kind, blameless, and pure. Of course, that doesn't mean we can earn our salvation. Salvation is the rescue from the condemnation we deserve. We would not need God to rescue us, verse 19, if we deserve to be in heaven by being kind enough, blameless enough, or pure enough on our own. But God still calls us to be kind, blameless, and pure because he knows we can do better and that we deserve better. The ultimate better is the only one who was always kind, blameless, and pure, Jesus. We may not deserve him, but we better try. Thank you for watching today's Saturdays in the Psalms edition of Morning Minutes on the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.